Welcome back to another episode of Around Town. I'm your host, Sarah Olson, and today joining me is Angel Sanchez of Home Team Student Services.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Man, you just got the brightest smile. I can't wait to hear why you have that smile.
Well, I have 3 beautiful children and a wonderful wife.
Yay,
and so that's number one.
That'll do it.
And a good relationship with God. So all that's top of the line. And everything else I do is just a blessing. So
yeah. Tell us about Home Team.
Yeah, so Home Team Student Services is a nonprofit that we started back in 2023. Okay. And I'm actually from this area. I went to Lee High School, Riverside High School now, and I graduated class at 16. And so I've been out of school for 10 years now, which is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
But when I was a student at Riverside, I played baseball 4 years. I was average, but I knew that post-secondary playing next level wasn't going to in my cards. But I had friends of mine that were incredibly talented. Yeah. And so we had academic signing day and athletic signing day, and everyone has balloons, the news is there. So we did that in May of 2016, and then by December, all 3 of my friends are back in Jacksonville.
Oh, didn't work out?
That's what I tried to figure out too. I was like, what happened? So come to find out, one ended up getting, his mom ended up getting sick with cancer. Other one just didn't take it serious, started partying, playing around, and got kicked out of the school. The other one had another, unfortunate situation in their school. But the reality is all these athletes, they live their whole lives. They're this big playing sports. And all they want to do is play next level. But the reality is life happens. Things happen.
And and just how you said, various different things. It's not always just one thing. A million different things can happen.
And they don't know how to pivot, and they come back to Jacksonville, they feel like a failure. All their friends are like, what are you doing now? I thought you
got to explain yourself over and over and over again, which just keeps beating you down internally.
Yeah. And I realized a lot of those people that were in their corner when they were playing sports, now that they're back and they're considered a failure, no longer involved in their life. And so Home Team, our whole goal is to support student athletes, parents, and coaches in providing services for them. So when life does happen, they have the resources and the skills to be successful no matter what happens in their life.
So hands-on.
Yes, ma'am.
Walk me through it.
Yeah, and so we started at Riverside High School back in 2023 as a pilot year, and what we do is we mentor student athletes one-on-one. And so we are actually embedded in the schools.
So you go into the schools.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
So you get them right there.
Yeah, where they're at. Yep. And so we meet with them one-on-one. We have appointment settings they can do, and what we try to do is create a game plan. We call it a athletic game plan for athletes, right? So we do a one-on-one session, kind of like we're doing now, and I'll ask them, okay, what are you passionate about? What's your upbringing, right? A lot of our kids have so much hidden hurdles people don't even know about. Family insecurities. Maybe they're the only child. Their mom delivered with the only single parent, right? So we do a good job assessing where they're at. Then we figure out, okay, what is the dream, right? A lot of times I ask my kids, they think it's crazy me to say it, but like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? They can't even see past next week. But 10 years removed, it's crazy, how quickly it happens.
It does happen quickly.
And so it's like you need to begin to plan what that looks like for you. Because some of my kids, they only play sports because their parents making them do it. So I asked them, what are you passionate about? Once we figure that out, okay, what are we doing today to get us to that place?
And how to stay there.
Absolutely.
How to stay there. So you do education, mentoring?
Yep. And so our main pillars are these. Mentorship, which I just discussed to you, tailored tutoring. One thing I realized about athletes is their schedule is different than normal students, right? So when a kid is going home, they're at the school until 8 o'clock at night. It's football, they got training, basketball, whatever it is. And so their schedules are different. So how do we tailor our tutoring services for athletes? Because after school is where tutoring is, but the kids are on the field. So how do we...
They still have to maintain that
GPA, yes. Yeah. And especially if they want to go D1, you got to have a 3.5 and up to even be considered. So what are we doing to support them? So what I help them do is create some strategies, okay? We look at their schedule, okay? You have a lot of TikTok time in between. Let's cut that out. Let's figure out some social media time. So we're creating a plan that works for them. So that's our second thing. Third thing is career development. One thing I'm big on is everyone doesn't have the same path. Everyone, me and you included, our work life, if we were in high school, we probably never thought we would be where we are today, right? But we're successful where we're at because of choices that we made along the way. So what does it look like? What's plan A, B, C? And then do you even like what you're talking about? I have some kids that want to be merchant seamen, but they can't swim. So I'm like, I don't think you know what merchant seamen are.
Okay.
So let's reconsider this mindset. But all they know is what they've heard. Their uncle does it, their mom. So let's take them. We do a career assessment. So what we do is we have them do an aptitude test. So based on your passion, your personality, what career fields match you? So then you're finding something you're passionate about. And that's what we do for our third thing.
People moving.
Yeah. Forward. So that class, you think that class is not important. it might not be important to you now, but it's a stepping stone to get to where you want to go. So it changes the way they approach school, the way they approach the teachers, their academics, because now they have a goal in mind. So this menial class actually has a purpose. And that's our third thing. And last thing is community engagement. One thing we want our kids to do is be exposed, like we're doing now, is the services that are provided to you in Jacksonville. They don't even realize what's there, right? None of us get to where we are by ourselves. We need a community. That's what we do.
And you can be appreciative when you know about all the community that's behind them, too.
100%.
And lifting them up. Lifting them up.
Yep.
So since 2023, how many kids in the program?
So what we do, we provide services for all the athletes. And so it's open. And so since that time, we've served over 500 student athletes. Really? Yeah, easily. That might cut myself short.
A lot of amazing athletes coming out of Jacksonville.
We do. And so right now we're at Riverside High School, Raines High School, which is the state champions for football and track and field, and then also Ed White High School as well. And so those are our 3 schools that we're at. And we're looking to expand. So right now we have some interest from some other schools. And so in year 3, we're looking to move into some other areas, support some other students as well. But again, it takes resources and people knowing what we're doing for us to be able to do that.
Now, how did you get involved, or is this your puppy?
This is my baby.
It is?
It's my baby, yeah. So so I can't take all the credit. A good friend of mine, OJ Small, he actually was the coach at Riverside back in 2004, 2008, I believe. And he actually is my co-founder that helped me kind of create it. I was blessed and generous. I had a generous donation from a company called Trailer Bridge. And they gave us an amount to get us started. And so that kind of was our initial jump off. So we've been doing it ever since.
Well, congratulations to you. I'm just blown away. You're doing so great. Is there how do people reach out to you or find you?
Yeah, and so we're Home Team Jacks on all social media. We just opened up a new campaign that we're doing, and so we're doing a summer campaign, pushing through it. It's on our website. They can look up Home Team Jacks on Instagram, Facebook, all our socials. But yeah, so they can connect with us. And we're actually have a big fundraiser event, which I guess I can announce it here.
Plug it.
July 11th. It's a Saturday.
Okay.
Yep. We're going to be doing an all sports combine event where we're inviting all the school athletes. So we actually in partnership with another organization that actually provides track so all athletes, when they're going to get recruited, they have to have certain measurables.
Right.
And so we have an opportunity for all the kids to get those measurables that they can put on their social media accounts, on their huddle, to be able to provide that kind of profile so they can get recruited. So a lot of kids don't get the chance to go to these big camps.
Right.
So we're providing that for all our athletes.
Bringing it to them.
Yeah, bringing it to them.
I'm excited. July 11th. I might check that out.
Please do. And we have spots for vendors. And so what we're trying to do is create. So this is a very unique event where we're going to have families come. And like we're talking about, there's so many resources surrounding our community. So there are going to be vendors there. We're going to have food there. We're going to have giveaways. It's going to be phenomenal.
Okay. Maybe I'll participate.
I'd love to have you there.
Yeah. First Coast Collective there.
Yes, ma'am.
That'd be great. Oh my gosh. Angel, thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
On the show. And man, he's smart and doing so good with the kids. So thank you all for watching. And for more information on Angel and Home Team Student Services, you can find it on hgtvjacks.com. Thanks again.